Hi, thrifty friends. It's Laura. I hope you're all doing well. Do I look like a grandma who's been chasing toddlers all day? They've just gone over to their other grandparents, and I have a few minutes. And if I'm yelling, it's because my neighbor's cutting his grass. So I thought I would just quickly show you some bits from here and there. We're having some internet issues, so you're going to see me when you see me. I miss watching all you guys. I do get to the library now and again and watch a bit, and so I'm sort of keeping up with everybody, but I hope you're all doing good. So I'm going to start with this because this one comes with a bit of a story. This is called a Balda camera, 35 millimeter camera. It is 64 or 5 years old. And the reason I know that is because after my son was born 30 years ago, I decided I wanted to take up photography, and I knew my mom had this camera. And so I asked her if I could have it, and she gave it to me, and it started my photography career. I went on to be a professional photographer. I worked for a magazine. I did freelance horse shows. I did a couple of weddings, never do that again. And I just really had a lot of fun with photography for years. And it all started with this camera. But my camera went up in my house fire, which was almost 10 years ago. So when I saw this camera, which is the exact same camera, and it was only $10, I had to grab it, if only for the nostalgic value of it. I haven't run a film through it yet, but it'll be kind of fun to give it a shot and see, you know, what kind of, the original one took fantastic pictures. So I love this. The reason I know that this model of camera is 64 years old or 65 years old is because my father bought this camera for my mother when she was pregnant with me. So now I've told my age, as if none of you could tell. So I'm really pleased to get that. Okay, what else have I got here? My sister's daughter-in-law's family was cleaning out a cottage, and my sister spied these and thought of me with my junk journaling and unusual paper. But it is the most beautiful turquoise wool. It's gorgeous quality wool fabric that, you know, something you would have made a skirt or a suit out of back in the day. I think it doesn't have a date, but just my best guess is that it's close to 50 years ago that this was in a store somewhere. The lady whose cottage it was had worked in a fabric store or owned a fabric store. So my sister brought me this one and this lovely avocado green one. So I'm thrilled to get the paper, and I got to think of something to do with this gorgeous wool. So we'll put that in the stash. All right, this is from my favorite little op shop here in town. I think I paid $2 for it. You know, I've been talking about my tiered tray. I'm hankering for a tiered tray. I want to make a tiered tray. Excuse me. I don't think I'll keep this one. I really like it. I may use it through Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then probably pop it into my booth, because I didn't bring them up to show you, but I got 2 springform pans, and one a little smaller than the other, and I painted them white. Now what I'm going to do with them, they'll be the 2 tiers, the biggest one, the next one, and then this will be the top tier. And I'm going to just put a bit of red around the springform pans so they'll kind of match this. So we'll see how this really owes nobody anything. This lovely thing. But you know what? That's what I like it even more when it's like this. It's absolutely authentic. And I got this there's an old horseman down the road, and he had a yard sale, and I popped in, and I got this and another item for $5 total. So wait till I show you the other item, because this is like thrilled me to death. Look at this. And I'm not a Pyrex or Corning Pyrex. I'm not a Pyrex collector. I do buy and sell it. I do have some that I've kept to use, but I think this is just gorgeous. Look at that color. That is, oh, am I going to forget this now? What is this called? I've been chasing toddlers all day, and I know the name of this. Anyways, butterfly gold. Butterfly gold? Is there a butterfly? Yes, there's a butterfly. Yeah, there we go. Whew, not too old yet. Okay, so I have actually put this on Marketplace for $30. So that's where, if it sells for that, it's not going to break my heart that I have to pass on it, you know, that I have to give it up. But if it doesn't sell, then it's not going to break my heart that I get to keep it. I swore that I was going to start making bread. That's a great bread bowl. So that was really my find of the last few weeks. I was really thrilled to find that. And it was covered in dust and dirt. It was in a barn. So it was a leap of faith when I bought it to see if it was still in good shape. So this was at a little secondhand store a couple of towns over. I honestly don't remember what I paid for it, probably $2 or $3. It's metal. I just liked it. I just like that subtle mid-century blue pattern that it has on it. I like that it's cream and the blue. I just really liked it. The other thing that I am always drawn to is when someone's name is on the back, because that meant that it went to church suppers and the Legion and get-togethers and stuff like that. So I love things that have that kind of history. So this was Mary's. Mary Sanders, maybe? Mary Sandal? Something like that. So that's gonna stay with me. I really like that. So put that back there. Excuse me turning my back on you. Gonna have another drink. It's turned really cold here. It was 0 this morning. I was afraid for my garden. There's not much left out there. A few tomatoes and some carrots. But it's very sheltered here. It's right by the house and there's a huge hedge. So it stayed very sheltered. So everything weathered the cold weather last night. So I'm happy about that. Okay, enough about the garden. This came from a friend. It is Val do Sol, made in Portugal, and it's obviously redware, red pottery. It's heavy as all get out. I've never cooked in anything like this, so I'm not sure. I might give it a try just for the fun of it, or I might just take it straight to the booth. It's a lovely piece. I don't think it's been used much. So I might do some research and see what I could cook in it. We'll see. All right, put it there. This also came from a friend, these willow trees. I remember when I worked at the Sally, these were always good sellers. It says together. So that's going straight to my booth. And I picked this up at the op shop. A little golden book. Now this isn't a really old one. It is a reprint from 1952. It was originally printed, and I think 1970 something. This one was reprinted, but it's quite sweet. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I hate to cut up books that are, you know, that are in good shape. So probably just keep it for reading to the grandchildren. Where are we? Okay, this, you know, I'm not big on buying artwork, but something about this really spoke to me. I really liked it. It's a little watercolor, and it's I believe was purchased in Paris. The framer's name and address is on there. I think it was Paris. I don't know. It just screams Paris to me. Yeah, it actually says Paris on it. So probably something somebody picked up when they were on a holiday or something, a little keepsake. The colors are very vibrant. It's really quite sweet. It doesn't have any dating on it. And the frame is, you know, the frame's not terribly exciting, but I just liked it. So when I get a chance, I might just reframe it into something a little bit nicer and just enjoy it. I think it's really sweet. I've never been to Paris, and I've never felt the need to go to Paris. So, but that's as close as I'll get. All right, for 25 cents, I can never pass up this little tiny rickrack. It's great for the junk journals and scrapbooking. And a guide to flowers. You know what? I'm not sure if I showed this once before, or if I had this once before. It seems familiar. I think I have the tree one of these little guides. Golden Nature Guide. So is that a golden book too? Anyways, actually it has quite a few flowers that are growing right around us. This here, what's it called? Pickerel weed grows along the riverbank where I take Jake and the kids for walks. So it's kind of neat. It's got some neat things that are around us. So I might just keep that one for a bit of a reference. And oh, now can I? Oh, oh no, I'm all right. I got this from a friend. It's quite big. It's the ABCs, and it's all done with birds. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put it. I think maybe in the living room, because the kids and I started feeding birds this year and recognizing birds. And so this is a great way for them to learn their ABCs as well. Okay, 2 more things. I just grabbed this. I kind of just like the look of it. It's homemade. It says it's made by a local quilting guild, probably in Quebec, because that's all French. Quebec's only just right there. We're very close. And it's got 2 nice pockets on the front. And I went away this weekend and I used it to carry some scrapbook stuff. It was great. But I originally bought it for a friend of mine who crochets. And I think she said she needed bags for different projects. So I think I'm going to pass that on to her. And then these came from a friend. And I think I'll probably just put them in the booth. They're not really my thing. But man, oh man, if you need to kill somebody in the library with a candlestick, you're doing fine with these. They're big and heavy. With the bows, they look like sort of early 90s. That was quite a motif in the 90s, eh? The bows. So I did it. Look out, I'm dangerous. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.